Good morning. My name is Morris A. Morba, and today we will be bringing our business proposal to you, the leaders of the Army, Department of Defense, and those USAID and other entities that donate to the military, that give the service time and money. This proposal is about SUSA. SUSA has been a problem in the military for a long time, and that's what I think it is time for us to address the issues and thoroughly, because I know the Department of Defense has been trying the best, and Department of Veteran Affairs has been trying. We got to do more, and I'm hoping that you guys can accept my proposal, and so we can tackle this dirty disease and eliminate it from the military, because it affects the nation. Just in 2002, about 6,005 former military personnel died by suicide. This is not just about present, it's about past and present military personnel. And the Department of Veteran Affairs in 2003 came out with an estimate that about 22 veterans die of suicide every day from 1999 to 2010. And suicide shouldn't be played with. It's a dirty disease, and that's why we got to tackle it thoroughly. And my proposals, I believe, can lead us to preventing and eliminating suicide. Now, this is a research and a data of suicide. As we can see, it's all over in the military. But look at the Army. The Army alone have in 2009, the Army had over 50% of suicide-related death. That's a lot. The Air Force and the Navy have 15% each, and the Marine has 17%. Why is the Army suicide rate so much? Why is even suicide so high in the military? This should be eliminated. That should be reduced. That should be prevented. And that's what we are trying to do as a military personnel. I know it's high. It affects our mission. Look at this other data, this research. From 2012 to 2015, we can see the Army has always had the higher suicide rate for some reason. In 2012, the Army suicide rate was 165. It dropped in 2013 to 121. It went back up to 124, and it dropped again in 2015 to 120. Marine Corps also dropped and went back up. Navy dropped, went back up and dropped. Air Force, you can see the Air Force, it dropped, went back up, went back up. The Air Force and the Army, they've been up and down. This is some related research and data. Also, from 2012 again. Same thing we just look at. Just that it has the graph to show. This time it has a graph to show. Now, this is the good part. The solution, proposed solutions, We can strengthen our economic support. We need to strengthen access to delivery of social care, create a protective environment, teach coping and problem solving skills. We should identify and support people at high risk, lessen harms and prevent future risks. This is important, Doing all of this is going to prevent suicide. We are not even going to experience suicide, We're going to prevent it from happening, and that should be the key. That should be our focus. We estimate that strengthening economic support will reduce suicide by 10%. Strengthening access and delivery of suicide care will reduce it by 20%, 25%. Create a protective environment, that's like 10% reduction right there. If we teach coping and problem solving skills, we're going to reduce it by 20%. Identify and support people at risk, that's a 30% reduction just by doing that. And now lessen harm and prevent future risks, that's a 5% reduction right there. So all of these, if we can do all of this effectively, that's a 100% reduction of suicide right there. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And now, the Army has tried their best to reduce suicide, from 2012 to 2013. And we see that this previous attempt has been it worked. It has not been able to eliminate the problem, but it worked somehow. It went back up and down. But we can see the graph here, to prove that and the implementing solution, how the solution can be implemented. Now, 24-hour body watch is one good thing the Army is doing. I like it. Secure weapon and medication is also good. And admitted to psychiatric ward is also good. But all of these, if people feel that they are being segregated, segregated from amongst their peers, and it also stress service members out. It stretches service members out. So that is why I would say that the best way to implement these solutions is by caring for each other. Leaders, care for people that work for you. Care for your subordinates. Subordinates, care for each other. Show love to each other, That's the best way to eliminate. Because if you love and care for each other, you start to trust each other. You start to share your problems with each other. And that's how you can know what is going on and what you can do to prevent these things. If you don't know, you don't do something. But if you know, you're going to do something to prevent it. How will you evaluate the effectiveness of the solutions? You do that by going by the data, the related data, and the suicide rates. That's how you evaluate this. That's the best way to evaluate this. You want to make sure the rates are in the military is going down, and leaders need to lead the way and care again for their service members. Family members should always be included in this prevention process. They are so important. They should always be part of it. Doing our research for this proposal, we use data from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. We use Department of Defense quarterly report for 2017 by Keita Franklin. And we also asked some leaders to note their perspective, and we asked some lower ranking service members to also see what they think, and we parted our research together, and we hope that our proposal is accepted, our solutions is accepted, and funding and resources, time, be made available to eliminate this dirty disease and implement our solutions. Thank you guys. It's a pleasure working in the military. It's a pleasure working with everybody and to be called a service member as you are. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. And thank you, First Sergeant. And thank you, Sergeant Mayor. Now I will take any questions, concern if you have. Thank you.